I actually saw somewhere it says that women don't fall in love with guys; they fall in love with the idea of a guy.
Absolutely.
That's 100% true.
That's why. So, I'm about to crack this code here. They say, why do nice guys always finish last? It's because nice guys always make themselves too available. You're so available to the point where women basically know everything about you. You hit them with the good morning text at the same time every single day. Hit you with the good night text, same time every single night, so you leave no mystery, right? You gotta vanish like a ghost. Give a woman some mystery to think about you. And especially if they're overthinker, they come with scenarios like, I wonder if he's going out. I wonder how type of bitches he's talking to. Who's in his DMs?
You right. You right.
True or false?
Very true. I mean, it's tough to admit, and like women won't admit this, but they want to fix something always. So it's like if you just give too much of yourself or you're just too easy and too nice, they're like, well, I don't have to do anything. And now I'm bored. It's a little toxic, but it's just by nature how we are.
Have you heard they say guys are the same way? That's why guys and girls not like toxic traits, but they are somewhat into like those toxic traits. Like a girl is like guys kind of like the damsel in distress a little bit. Like, I'm sorry, guys kind of like the damsel in distress versus the girl who has it all put together. Not saying all, a lot of guys do. Like the girl who has the damsel in distress.
I'm trying to date a dude, bro. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's no problems, bro.
Like, you know how people say, you can't save these girls, man. But like a lot of guys, they trying to save someone. It's just like a lot of girls are trying to help somebody or fix somebody.
Yeah, they like a challenge. And it's like, I guess it kind of goes back to maybe just like how your parents raised you and like how you see love and what you model your future relationships from based on like what you know growing up. So I think, yeah, it's what we learned from our parents too.
Wait, now that you mentioned that, when you say we learn from our parents, are you saying when our parents showed their affection to us, or like what made us feel like some form of fuzzy feeling, whatever, it was when they were trying not to fix us, but they would provide us with something like that? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm confused.
I feel like it's both. It's like how they showed their love for each other, because if you think about it, your parents are the first people that you know anything about love from, like to each other, like a man and a woman or whoever. So, and I think it also kind of comes from how they love you too, because I mean, growing up, they're really shaping who we're becoming as people. So, I mean, for me personally, like, yeah, my parents always fought growing up. So like, I was like, that's what love is. So I'm like, okay, if I'm not fighting with someone, if I'm not being challenged, what's the point? So it's things I think you grow and you learn out of with age, and you date more people and you become wiser with dating. But I think, you know, when we're younger, that's probably why people like more toxic people.
Okay. But it can be reversed. Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I mean, that takes a lot of reflection from within. So
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
This is actually kind of a tangent, but you know, you're talking about IG politics. I saw Christian and his woman hit it off. IG politic king over here. Yeah, did y'all know that the way that Christian and his wife, that's how they hit it off. It was through IG. It was through IG politics. Kind of.
Well,
not entirely, but kind of.
yeah. So me and Geraldine became IG friends in 2014 when Austin posted like an IG picture of us together, and he tagged me in it. She followed me. I was dating somebody at the time, but she wasn't. She was single. She followed me. I followed her back like for a good 4 years. Like we just like liked each other's photos and stuff like that. And then I became single in 2018, and it was IG politicking, like the stories.
Yeah.
Like I could tell, like she knew I liked dogs and stuff like that, and she posted a picture of her dog, and that's when I slid in and made a comment, and that's how we like met. Like that's why we started talking, and then we were like, oh, cool. Want to meet my dog?
I have a question. Have you ever asked her, what's that IG story for you?
No. I'll ask her.
Oh, let's say you should ask. You should ask
like you
her.
run home and
I'll
be
ask
like,
her tonight.
hey, remember like 10 years ago, was that story for me?
Exactly what you said. every single story they post is for someone.
Yeah, it really is. I think,
Yeah.
or for a purpose, for sure.
You
If you say no, you're a liar. You're lying.
well, you see every post, like every thirst trap a girl makes, or like every post, or every story.
Say like thirst trap or activity that you're doing out, like if you're going out, maybe.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
post it yourself. Reposting's different. I don't really think that's for anyone.
Okay.
So that post of that you post yesterday, who was that for?
For me. It's just a bunch of cake. Like the things like for about like other people, that's so different. But like things about yourself, like what you're doing, I feel like that should usually is for someone else.
So I see. So like if a girl posts a picture of her at a cafe with a cup of coffee and a book, is that for herself or somebody?
Does she have a location?
Yes.
Maybe she's wants someone to look for her.
No, it's like more. It's like I'm sophisticated. Look at me.
Yeah.
Or that too. Yeah, there are a couple different meanings, but there's always a meaning. There's not really any post for no reason. I
I'm
feel
about
like.
to analyze every single post by every single story tonight. This person, what's this person posting for?
Like, you can't
Who are
even
they
post
posting?
anything anymore. Like they might be thinking I'm doing something. Nope, I can't post that.
But now you're mysterious and they want to fix you.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
What? So if you don't post,
Yeah.
wait, fix you, as in like fix you in a way that like they want to like see why you're not posting.
No, and they just like you're so mysterious. They need to know more about you. So they're so much more curious about you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, Nia's right. Don't post anything. How are they gonna know what you're doing?
I think all the guys here don't really post a lot.
yeah.
I just hate attention, man.
I,
to be honest.
I'm
I'm
curious
not
about
an
Nghia
attention
because
thing.
I'd never see. I'm like, what's Nghia doing?
I've never seen Nia post.
I've never seen it.
Unless he's reposting something that we all do as a
Yeah.
group, he's never posting
To
anything.
be honest, I think
Yes.
most of my IG stories are reposts. I just
Yeah.
don't like one. I don't like attention, and like I'm not trying to be a cloud chaser. I'm not trying to flex my life.
I agree with that.
I mean, I know what I know my life. Nobody else needs to know.
The important people that are in your life know your life. So
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck.
In
Some
general.
people overdo it. They got the fucking drink, and then they got the wheel, like their the car logo and shit on it and stuff like that, and like they're just like flexing too much. Or like if they have like a Louis Vuitton or some shit like that, like they just put it on the side of the table or something like that. I'm like, that's too much. That shit's too much. Like